Okay, roast chicken, roast, what? Well, I guess I could make some extra potatoes or pasta or something. Hey everybody, my name is Tim, I am the Dizzy Daddy, and today we have a family favorite for you, quail. Now, this is something that I've been making for about past 10 years or so, and it is a favorite of my girls, and the younger one actually asked for it this year for her birthday, which is tomorrow. So today I'm going to be prepping the birds and marinating them, and I'll show you how to do that. Then tomorrow we grill them up and plate them. So without further ado, let's game plan. Okay, quail. So this is the recipe for our marinade. I'm doing 12 birds today. They come in packages of 6. You could do 6, and if you wanted to do 18, you could just increase the amounts just a little bit, but this is the perfect amount for 12. Okay, so we need 1 cup of water, 3/4 of a cup of apple juice, 1/4 cup of canola oil, 3 tablespoons of fish sauce, 2 tablespoons of chopped lemongrass, 2 shallots sliced up, 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of Chinese 5-spice, and about 5 sprigs of thyme, give or take. And then optional, you can slice up a little bit of apple slices for just a bit of extra brightness, but it's not necessary. We've already got the apple juice in there for our sugar content, and the reason why I use apple juice is just because it provides that little bit of natural sugar without adding actual sugar, which burns really easily. So let's show you how to get that all together. So in here I've got 1 cup of water. To that I'm going to add, in here I already have the 1/4 cup of canola oil and 3/4 cup of apple juice. So I'm going to add this in. 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. 2 tablespoons of chopped lemongrass. 2 tablespoons is about 1 of these. And chop this down. Lemongrass in. Shallots. And if you don't have shallots, you can use half a onion and a clove of garlic. A teaspoon of the old 5-spice here, Chinese 5-spice. Alright. I know I wrote 5 sprigs of thyme, but really just grab some fresh thyme and I just kind of tear them up, toss them in. And optional, sliced apple. I know I don't really have to peel this, but I'm Japanese. Japanese people always peel their apples for some reason. I have no idea why, but it's almost like it's in our blood. Oh, and I almost forgot our 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. So 1, 2, and we'll prep our birds. Okay, so now we're gonna prep our quails. And all we're gonna do is open them up and sort of spatchcock them basically. Basically open them up flat. Here's the neck right here. Some people don't like the look of that, but they're kind of nice to gnaw on a bit, so I keep those on. So what you're gonna do is put your knife right through the cavity, kind of push it in as far as it'll go, and then you're gonna rock your knife right through the bones. Okay? And then kind of nudge it forward and make sure that you've cut all the way through. Oh, this needs to be. Okay, and as you can see, I've cut on just one side of the neck here, and then all you do is break it. Just like that, and it'll lay flat for you. Okay, now let's get those into our marinade. We're going to take our big Ziploc bag here. So put about half of these guys in. About half our marinade, and the rest. And squeeze air out of it. And that's gonna go into our fridge overnight. Once in a while, just kind of give it a couple turns, a toss, rough it up a little bit. We will see you tomorrow. And we are back. Hello everybody. It has been about 24 hours since we last met. Well, for you, maybe about half a second. But I have managed to take our quails out of marinade and I've sort of patted them down. And now I'm going to use this indoor grill to grill them up. Full disclosure here, I have actually never used this. This is brand new. It's an indoor smokeless grill and my big sister bought it for me. So yes, you can be 44 years old and still be spoiled by your big sister. So thank you very much, June. I appreciate it. And I'm excited to see how this works. I'm gonna say about 4 minutes on this side, and then I'll flip it over. Well, first we'll see what kind of markings we can get on it, and then we'll flip it over and we'll do it another few minutes. Oh, and I've got my oven on warm. The warming temperature is almost always 170 degrees on whatever oven. Usually. So these have to be about, well, according to the health authorities or whatever, it's probably something astronomical. These are not great, just like any meat. They're not great if they're overcooked. But what's a good idea oftentimes is if you're nervous about that, what you do is you grill everything up. And you can of course cut into it and check with a knife to see if it's done. But I usually just toss them into a baking dish and then cover them with foil and throw them in the warming oven for, well, until we're ready to use them. And because it's at 170, it continues to cook in there. So if you're nervous about that, you can definitely do that sort of technique. I usually turn the warming oven off after a while, but again, that's just another tool in your arsenal that you can use. It's been about 4 minutes on the first side. Let's have a quick look here. Grab this guy in the middle. Ooh, I'm just gonna give it another couple minutes just to let it cook through a bit more, and then I put it on the bone side, and then we can leave it there for maybe another 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, let's turn them over. Wow, I'm impressed with this. I know you can't smell this, but it is crazy good. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes on the bone side, and just lift this up, and we're getting color on that side as well. I'm gonna do another couple minutes on this side just for good measure, and then toss them into our warming oven in a covered baking dish. But before I do that, I just want to point out again, for those of you who watch my duck breast video, it's the same sort of thing. Once you start to feel firmness, again, take your hand, press this part, right? Just loose hand, and press this part. Squashy, right? A little mushy. That's raw. Okay? Then make a semi-firm fist. You know, hard enough, but not like killing it. And now press again. That's the firmness we want. Okay? And if you touch, these have got that now. So I'd say that's about good. We'll put it into our dish, get it in, put the second batch on. So I'm just gonna finish cooking all these up, and I will see you in a bit. And there we go, quail all done. My daughter's birthday dinner request. And oh hey, look at all this other cool stuff I got to make too. I love my kids' birthdays. It's an excuse to make stuff that I like to eat as well. And there we go, grilled quail. And I know that it's usually at this point that I stuff my face and really enjoy the food, but since it is my daughter's birthday, I think she should get the first bite. So I'm sorry to run on you, but it is a party. So I'm gonna call my family. We are going to sit down and enjoy this wonderful meal. If you saw anything that interested you when I showed you that other stuff I made, and you're interested in how to make it, let me know in the comments below and I'll make it for you. Thanks again for stopping by. If you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I'm uploading a new video, and the like button. I'd really appreciate it. We'll see you next time with something else. Take care.